You are listening to the Outlaw Podcast with me, your host, Andrea Hall. I am a certified equine gestalt coach, speaker, 3-time author, and lawyer. I help women lawyers who are miserable in their career, struggling with mental and emotional health issues, wanting to have fun in their lives, and struggling to be selfish. After fulfilling my dream of being a criminal defense attorney and opening my own law practice right out of law school, I thought I had it all. While at the height of my career, my 18-month-old puppy died, and I thought, what am I killing myself for? Sometime later, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and my world turned upside down. It was in that moment I realized something had to change. This podcast is about sharing my journey with you about what is possible in your life outside the legal profession, stopping the adulting and being able to play as a child, inspiring you to dream again. Let the journey begin. Welcome back to another episode of Outlaw. So today I'm talking about putting the hammer down. And I actually say that a lot. And I just finished a session with a client, and I'm hanging out with the herd. G was actually my main man today, and he helps me with my client. This little whisper that's coming up here. Say hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Hi, buddy. And the reason I titled this today, Put the Hammer Down, is because I have found myself more times than not beating myself up. And over the years in my law practice and in my normal daily life, like I would find myself just beating myself up for numerous reasons. Like I didn't win a case, or I should have filed that motion differently, or why didn't I get my butt out of bed 10 minutes earlier? I could have gotten my workout in if I had done that, or I should have said this to a person in my life. Whatever the situation is, and the self-talk that is hard, right? Like the things that I say to myself that I surely wouldn't allow somebody else to say to me. The things that I would never let a friend speak to me that way. And I say those things to myself all the time, you know, like you're looking in the mirror and going, oh my God, I shouldn't have ate that cupcake because now I'm fat. Or, oh my gosh, I should have ran an extra mile. Whatever it is. And I find myself, hi Bugs, can you say hi to everybody? I find myself, as well as my client today, doing that a lot in all areas of my life. And it was so painful to watch her have that conversation and to say those negative things to herself. Yet was huge for her and for me to watch was the transformation that happened throughout the session, and how she was able to catch herself and make herself aware that it was about to come out of her mouth again, or how her body posture had just changed and she was about to say something that was negative and derogatory, and how that wasn't going to serve her in this moment. And one of the things I talked to her about was putting little sticky notes up throughout her house, especially right on her mirror, where it's the first thing and the last thing she sees at night before she goes to bed, and the first thing she sees when she wakes up in the morning and she is about to brush her teeth and start her day is put the hammer down and put it away. And I know that I'm not the only one that has this self-talk and this negative response to certain things. And so how many times during the day do you say things that you would never allow somebody else to say to you in a normal conversation, or even if they were fighting with you and mad at you, you wouldn't allow them to say those things, let alone just walk up to you on a normal conversation and say those ugly and hateful things. And just think about where those things are potentially stopping you from having the things that you want, like a better relationship, or a career that you absolutely love to go to on a daily basis, or the relationship that you want to have with your child, yet you're saying things to yourself like, I'm not a good mother, and I stayed at work too late, and if I had only done this, things would be different. So take a moment and just think about those things. And if any of that sounds like you, send me a message. I would love to chat with you and share with you how those hammers can be put down so that you're not beating yourself up and listening to that negative chatter. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Outlaw. And here's this wonderful herd who helped me today that I would love to thank and recognize. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning into another episode of Outlaw. There is life after litigation. If anything I said in this episode resonates with you, call for a free exploratory session to see how I can help you. My horses will give you instantaneous feedback. Unlike traditional talk therapy, you will shift your awareness into real time with the help of a horse. The horses are like lie detectors, flushing out limiting beliefs with a swish of their tail, a shift of their 1,200-pound body, or a simple unwillingness to move. Horses have a way of seeing into the window of our souls. Horses have been connected to humanity since the dawn of time. Their hearts can heal and mend our broken hearts. Simply standing in their presence can change our lives forever, putting the puzzle pieces back together and returning us to wholeness. Horses are restoring the parts of us that have been missing. You can call us at 970-682-4405 to set up your appointment today. Want to be inspired daily? See about our latest events or purchase a copy of my books? Go to our website at www.witherswhisper.com. That's www.whisper.com. Or you can follow us on any social media venue at Withers Whisper. Until the next episode, listen to the whispers.